Police arrive at a residence for a welfare check. The homeowner failed to pick up his 4-year-old daughter from preschool.
I'll run it. 110 radio.
Going.
Can you run an Ohio vanity plate for me, please?
Going.
887 Zebra Mary Henry. 887 Zebra Mary Henry. A knock first.
That'll be a special place and a vanity place.
Copy. Didn't need a smart tone.
110 break for your return.
Good.
2015 Porsche, black in color to Todd Morgan from that address. Valid negative, has the CCW.
Huh.
I want to say something going.
Is he in the floor?
Nice.
Oh, shoot. You said you see blood? 110 radio. Come on. Go run back. Get EMS out here. Oh boy. There's a lot of blood. Party looks to be might have fell. Crap. Todd. Her name's Mary. Hi, Mary.
Yes.
Do you mind if we come in?
Oh, yeah, he was going to come in, but...
We
got a little one inside. Do you mind if we do this outside?
We could do it outside. We prefer the little ones. Are you... Do you know Todd?
I'm just boyfriend of.
Oh, okay.
Mary.
Okay, Mary. So, Todd, we found Todd dead today. So,
And, any explanation?
we're still in ongoing investigation. We have the detectives looking into it right now.
Alright, let's talk about Todd Morgan. University professor. Family man. Not the kind of guy you'd expect to make headlines for anything other than a research paper. But one day, he doesn't show up to pick up his 4-year-old daughter from school. Totally out of character. So the school does the right thing. They call the cops for a welfare check. Cops get to his place, and it's bad. Todd's dead. Multiple gunshot wounds to the head, the torso, execution style. They find shell casings scattered in the house, and outside, a bloody shoe print on the deck. Whoever did this walked out with blood on their feet like it was nothing. Now, here's where it gets weird. Neighbors saw someone leaving the house the night before. Long, dark hair, that's all they got. Cops check Todd's phone, and boom, they find a name. Tariana Pascal. She and Todd have been texting. Flirty. Late night. You know where this is going. She was coming over for what we'll politely call a booty call. So now, Tariana is suspect number 1. The working theory? She shows up, hooks up, and then murders Todd Morgan in cold blood. Except there is a problem. There's no long-term connection between these two. No fights, no drama, no clear motive at all. And here's the real twist. Tariana says she doesn't even know Todd Morgan. Yeah, even though she just cashed out $50 from him on Cash App. What's going on? Let's see if Tariana can explain, under the warm, cozy glow of an interrogation room light.
Just do me a favor, put up my shirt and coming down. I'm still it up in the back.
Back?
Yeah. I'll put it up in the front. Okay, thanks.
Good. Here, I can cuff in the front. You want to come? Yeah, you can cuff in the front. That's fine. She's been good. Okay. Did you rather be cuffed in the front?
Yeah.
I'll stand up for you real quick and I'll just. Better? There, do it like that. Turn your wrist a little bit. There you go. Nope. Get back. There you go. That'll be the most comfortable. Here you go. That's it. Okay. I'll be back here in about 5 minutes, okay?
Okay.
Okay, you need anything? Are you okay?
Yes.
Okay. I'll be right back.
Okay. Mm.
I have a blanket for you if you.
Thank you.
chilly in there. We didn't know what was in there.
Thank you.
You're welcome. That's better. Mariana, I'll detect the walker. You know why you're here?
No.
We've been advised as to why you're here.
Yes. Murder. I don't know who did murder.
Okay. Do you want to tell me what happened?
No, I'm just in shock right now. I don't know.
Shock.
I
So you don't know why you're here?
No.
Okay. You ever been to Hudson before?
Probably so. I don't recall.
Okay. What about around
I
the
go to,
village?
like, go to a lot of places.
Okay. But you can't recall being in Hudson?
No.
Okay. So your phone, why would it dial 911 on April 19th? The morning of April 19th around 7:22 in the morning.
My phone?
Yeah.
I don't know, no.
Okay.
I don't know why my phone would call. I didn't call nobody.
Did you call 911?
No, I did not.
Okay.
I don't know. Did they say I called? I didn't call.
Yeah, we get your phone number. And we attempted to call back that morning. We could get an answer. So, never happened?
No, I didn't call no. I don't know what I'm calling the police for. I don't know.
Okay. Well, 911 call came in. Well, we answered it just back in, so nobody was on the other line. We called it back twice, but there was no answer. That phone call came from 328 West Streetsboro Street. You ever been to 328 West Streetsboro Street?
2 years you probably really don't remember. I talked to a lot of guys, so I was it's just me talked to a lot of guys. No,
Have you been to a home in Hudson before?
no. I
No?
don't recall.
You don't recall?
I don't remember.
All right. Do you know a guy named Todd Morgan?
More like I said, I spoke to most of them, so I wouldn't know. They probably wouldn't give me the real name, so I wouldn't know. I
You
don't
wouldn't
know.
know?
If he gave me his real name or whatever, I don't know. I don't know nobody's name. I only know a few people's real names, so I wouldn't know.
Okay, so when I ask you, do you know Todd Morgan?
No, I don't. No, I don't.
Does he look familiar to you?
Hmm. Hmm.
What do you do? What happened here? Huh?
I don't know.
Am I pronouncing your name right?
Yes, that's my name.
Okay.
Very medical shop.
Okay. That's Shell?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I said, I talked to multiple guys, so I wouldn't recall what I do. So, I mean, I don't even remember some guys because I just don't. It's just me. I never had a father figure in my life, so I don't know.
Okay. But, I mean, looking at his face,
I'm
I think
looking.
you remember this guy, right?
You don't really look familiar.
Does he look familiar to you? Okay. What about his house?
It's a nice house. No,
Familiar?
I really don't remember. No, I know. This house don't look familiar. I don't remember.
You don't
Where
remember?
did this house go?
What don't you remember?
The house.
Okay. So here's what's interesting about these two photos, right? Okay, these two photos were actually on your phone.
On my phone?
Mm-hmm.
Well, they weren't on my phone.
You actually typed in a search for this guy, and you viewed this image on your phone. You also did a search for 328 West Streetsboro Street, and you viewed this image on your phone. Carry on, we're giving you an opportunity here to talk to us. We need to know what happened.
Okay, and I'm telling you, I don't know what's going on. What do you have? I don't know what's going on.
Who's that?
That's me.
Okay. So,
Me.
do you use any dating apps or anything like that? Like, how do you meet people?
Tinder,
What else?
Bumble,
Bumble.
POS, and that's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so when you meet somebody through these apps, and how does that work? You guys just have a conversation?
Yes, I mean, I think it's who I want to talk to, obviously. Have a conversation with guys, sometimes we need it. Sometimes it's just a get it and quit it type of thing. Or sometimes I have relationships.
Okay. Okay, but you've never had a relationship with Todd Morgan?
I don't remember.
Okay.
I mean, I talked to multiple guys.
So do you ever like exchange phone numbers, like within the app, you engage in a conversation within an app, and then you maybe want to take the conversation outside the app, and then you exchange numbers?
Yeah, in the
Is that
app,
common?
probably, yeah. Okay, it is.
All right. So here's what I'm going to show you. Okay, this is what I'm going to show you here is a conversation. Okay, within your Bumble app. Okay. So looking at this, me is you. Okay, because this is a chat history from your Bumble account. Okay, so April 16th at 1957, you send a message that says, "Hey Todd." Does this look familiar to you, this conversation?
I really don't remember.
You don't remember? Okay.
No.
So you guys had this conversation right here again. You asked him, "Hey, you want to exchange numbers?" All right, so me would be you, and then you say that your name is Siobhan. Is that your middle name?
Yes.
Okay, so is that kind of what you go by, Siobhan? Is there any other names you go by?
No.
Just
Yes.
Siobhan? Terry?
Terry.
Terry? Okay. So you ask him if you want to exchange numbers. He says, yes, that works for me. And he gives you that phone number. Does that phone number look familiar?
No.
Okay.
I don't remember. I really don't remember.
Okay. So, Terry and I know that that's all spotty. Okay, I get it. Okay.
Did I ever use the bathroom?
What's that?
Did I ever use the bathroom?
Yeah, we'll let you do there in a little bit. Okay, so here's, I see that. So here's some things I want to show you. Remember I told you that I showed you these photos right here. I told you that these photos are from your phone, your search history within your phone. Remember I said that? Okay. So with that in mind, I want to show you this. This right here, these are all searches that we did within your phone. Okay. April, what is that? April 18th, April 18th, April 18th, April 18th. These are all images that you viewed. Okay. Does that guy look familiar to you now?
No, he really don't.
Is that your email address?
Yeah, but somebody got my email or something, I don't know. People use my phone, so,
People use your phone?
yeah.
Who uses your phone?
When you use my phone, I don't know. I
You-
said people use my phone, but I really don't remember. I really don't. I mean, I do. I talk to multiple, but I really not keeping it.
You have what? What did you say?
I said I'm single. I spoke to God, so
Okay. You talk to guys, so what does that have to do with something else using your phone? See, these are all search images. They came from your email address, and they're all disconnected to your phone. Does this ring a bell, Ariana?
no, it does not. What's your name?
I am Detective Walker.
Detective Walker.
I'll give you an opportunity to talk about this.
No, no,
As
you
you
want
can
me
see,
to say?
Terry, how we get a lot of stuff here. We get a lot of information. Okay, we got a lot of information. We got information that puts you in connection with Todd Morgan.
We have the neighbors, we have a neighbors who saw you, it's on ring camera, you're leaving the house.
We have phone logs. Okay,
Your phone puts you at the house overnight.
this phone call on the morning of April 19th, 2023, 2104 SOS. This is a phone call that came from your phone. Okay, your phone at that point was,
I don't even have that phone.
you didn't have that phone. Your sense changed numbers, you understand that, okay? You got a new phone, I think it was April 25th, you got a new phone. These are all pings, okay, these pings are, these yellow dots here, this is your phone. Okay, this is 328 West Streetsboro Street. You know what happened at 328 West Streetsboro Street?
No, I really don't know.
Yeah, with me. Give you an opportunity to talk about this. And this is it. This is your only opportunity to talk about this. Okay? Today, right here, right now, as you can see, we've got a lot of information. We have DNA evidence, we have video, we have phone calls, we have Bumble chat messages. Okay, we have shell casings, we have shoe prints. We've got a lot of stuff that is a lot of good evidence here. Okay, this is your opportunity to talk to us about this. What's that?
I really don't know what you want me to say.
I want to know what happened. We want to know what happened. We have a lot of questions. We want to know what happened. We have a cash app payment at 7:04 in the morning that's sent from his phone to you. We also have a separate cash app payment that was
No chocolates and stuff, so.
What's that?
See, I be having chocolates and stuff, so I don't know. You probably
The gun that was used was your gun that the police took from you a few years ago. It was the same shell
First
casing
of all,
for years.
I've been called my gun in stolen, so I don't know what you're talking about. I've been called that in stolen. Probably 4 months ago.
By who?
You said by who?
Who called you in?
Who called me in?
Yeah, what did you just say? You said what?
What did you just say? Didn't nobody call me in.
What did you just
Oh,
say?
you said you called about it.
Yeah.
Is that what you
Oh,
meant?
okay.
Yeah, 4 months ago in October. I mean, look up the evidence. I don't. In October, I called my gun in stolen, so. And I did.
Yeah, there's two sides to every story. You seem like a good person. All the background we did on you.
I'm a great person.
Your daughter had nothing but good stuff to say to you. Your sister had nothing. So we realized something happened that night. And it wasn't the way it looks to us. And we want to know what really happened there. Something bad happened and we want to hear your side of it. Because we know you're not that person. Everything we've come up on you, you're not that person. But without you talking to us,
And that's why we're sitting here. That's why we're giving you the opportunity. Okay? Sitting here, we just book you and take you to jail. But we're sitting here. We're giving you the time. We want to talk. We need to know what happened.
Oh my goodness.
Now, do you know Todd Morgan?
I really don't know. I don't recall their name, like, seriously, I don't recall their name.
you shot him.
No.
You remember that?
No, I did not. No, I did not. I did. I really don't recall their name. I don't. No,
Okay.
you know, I
I'll tell you what. Just sit here for a little bit. We're going to be right back, okay?
like before you go, can I use the bathroom? Might be vacant over here.
We'll find somebody to take you up to the bathroom. Okay, obviously we can't, guys. But we'll find somebody.
Okay.
We'll get
No, I'm asking because I'm just 30 my menstrual.
Okay, okay. Give me about 2 minutes. We'll help that out. Feel better?
Mm-hmm.
Good, good.
So something we had talked about, do you have a Cash App? Cash App account?
Yes, I do.
You do have a Cash App account?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that it?
Let's see.
Okay. So, with that, is there a reason why Todd Morgan was sending you a Cash App payment?
Well,
7 o'clock in the morning on April 19th?
I don't know. I have, some stuff, and I sell chocolate, so I don't know. My friends send me cash app, so everybody send me cash app.
Well, why would some random guy off of Bumble that you had a conversation with decide to wake up one morning and send you $50?
He probably just wanted to send me some money. I don't know. I really don't remember him sending me any money, but I do have people who just randomly send me money on Cash App. You can go all through my Cash App.
Why? I guess why? I mean, I love somebody to send me money every morning.
There are people who are generous, and
Okay.
me being me, and I have kids, I know how to talk. So, it
So-
can happen. It can happen.
Okay,
It
so let me ask
can
you,
happen.
if you say you wake up one morning, you look at your phone, and it says, Todd Morgan sent you $50, would you not reach out to Todd Morgan and say, hey, what's that for? Or thank you, appreciate that, or
Of
would
course,
you do
I
that?
reach out to anybody who sent me some money. So,
Okay, so when you got that $50 payment, did you do that?
no, I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't remember, but I do know that I get random cash apps all the time, so that's nothing. I do.
So
And I ask people for cash apps or money, I sell chocolates, but that's just how I get my money sometimes.
all right. So in order for Todd Morgan to send you any money at all, he would need to know your cash tag name,
Mm-hmm.
right? So how would he have gotten that cash tag name to be able to send you $50?
I don't know, he probably got it from me. Like I said, random men do send me money on Cash App if I ask. I mean, $50 is nothing, so
So you asked him for $50?
I don't know. I don't remember. $15 is nothing. He might have been buying chocolate or whatever, chocolate, but I don't know.
You might have been buying what?
Chocolate,
Chocolate?
yes. Chocolate with, shrooms in it inside or something. I don't know,
Okay.
but I don't
Do you do chocolate edibles? Do you make chocolate edibles?
No, I eat them sometimes.
Okay.
Wherever I know.
So where do you get them from somebody?
Sometimes,
Okay.
yes.
Okay, so I want to stick to that, okay, because you had a couple cash apps.
Those aren't me.
I'm sorry, yeah.
No. Only
So-
like,
So, Todd Morgan sent you $50 in the morning of April 19th.
I
Okay.
don't remember.
Okay, but he did. So, what I want to ask you is, there was another payment.
Is it a clown?
About 23 minutes later, there was a $1,000 payment that was sent from Todd Morgan to Black Beauty. And you confirm that Black Beauty, this Cash App is you. That's you, obviously, in that picture. So he sent you $1,000. Now, we go back to a $50 payment. You say, guys send you random $50 every now and then. Okay, you guys send you random $1,000 payments?
No.
Okay, so-
But it can happen. So
It could happen?
Yeah, it can happen.
Okay, all right.
I've seen it happen
So here's
before.
what happened though. So this money is sent, and it's sent at 7:25 in the morning. See, this is 11:25. I can't. It's a UTC time, so you got to subtract 4 hours. So at 7:25 in the morning is a $1,000 payment. They'll send from Todd Morgan to let that expire. It says waiting on sender. Okay, so basically that payment was sent, but Todd Morgan wasn't able to verify that. He got a notice back on his phone that said, hey, you need to answer the security question, whatever it was, in order for this payment to go through. That payment never went through. Did you know anything about that?
No, I don't.
No?
I don't know anything about that.
Okay, so when you received the $50 cash app payment, did you reach out to the person that sent you that payment and ask him why they sent you that payment, or to say thank you?
Probably in the notes. I don't know. You know, I usually have stuff in my notes. When people send me money, they send notes with it, so who knows? Did you see the notes?
Okay, so you didn't reach out to that person and say thank you or anything like that? Okay.
I don't know. I probably did. I really don't remember.
Okay.
I smoke a lot, so
You smoke? We smoke.
we,
You smoke anything that you could go buy at the store that's legal? You smoke cigarettes?
oh,
You
yeah,
smoke cigars? What do you smoke?
cigarettes.
Cigarettes? What else?
Maybe like about,
What's that, Black and Miles? Smoke Black and Miles?
I'm trying to support the shit, yeah. Why, you about to go give me one?
No, I can't just smoke in here, unfortunately. Okay, so with that, Black and Miles, is there a reason why maybe your DNA would be on a Black and Miles at Todd Morgan's house?
No, I don't know. Like I told you. No, I don't know. My DNA wouldn't be. So I don't know.
DNA wouldn't be on a Black and Miles at Todd Morgan's house?
I don't know. I really don't know. I don't recall you. You know, I really don't recall.
What don't you recall?
Sometimes I be too drunk. Or sometimes I just don't remember. Or sometimes I just don't care. So,
I just don't care?
yeah.
Okay.
What do you mean you don't care?
What do we care about?
Because I'm talking about sometimes about me getting in and not calling them back. I don't care.
You just kind of use them? Is that what you mean, you don't care?
No, I'm not a user, but some men ain't shit. So, do what it is.
So are you saying that your DNA is probably not at Todd Morgan's house at 328 West Streetsboro Street?
Right, that's what I'm saying. I really don't know. I really can't recall.
So we'll tell you it was on 2 different Black and Miles at that house. Your DNA was on it.
I don't know why it would be.
Well, the only reason that you can get DNA from anything is because it was in your possession or it was in your mouth or you touched it. Okay, you see where we're going here. There you are. Listen, we need to know what happened. What happened?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. So let me ask you this. Your phone number used to be... Okay. Why? Did you get a new phone?
I lost my phone.
You lost it?
Yeah, I lost my phone and I couldn't, sometime in April. Sometime in April,
When did you get a new phone?
probably the same, sometime in April.
Sometime in April. Do you know where you lost your phone?
No, that's why I got a new phone.
Okay. What's your new phone number?
Right? Really? My new phone number is 216-645-2262.
So when we were talking earlier, you said people use your phone.
Mm-hmm.
Who uses your phone? When you refer to somebody that uses your phone, who would that be? When you say people use my phone, friends, family, like who would you say uses your phone?
Yes, family.
Your friends? What's your friend's name?
What about your sister that was there at the apartment? Did she use it?
No, my sister got her own phone.
Oh. Your daughter? Does your daughter ever use borrow your phone?
No,
No.
but I
Like
might
your son.
sometimes.
Your son use your phone.
My son is not even around me.
Okay. So who would be using your phone?
I don't know, probably one girl. I don't know, somebody be using my phone.
So if somebody is using your phone, would you be with them, or would they like take that phone and?
Yeah, it happened before. My friend's phone was off a few times. I let her use it. I let people use my phone when they phone up.
Well, what's her name?
Her name is Neat.
Me?
Neat.
Yes.
But, I don't know.
Okay. So, the vehicle that you're driving, whose car is that?
It's mine.
It's your car? Okay. How long have you had that car?
For a while.
For a while? Yes, you're smiling. Why are you smiling?
No, I was actually looking at that
Ah,
picture.
okay, I thought you were getting ready to tell me something. Okay. Yeah, so this car, why is there no license plate on it?
Because, I actually took it out somebody else's name,
Who's that?
Tony Rogers.
Okay.
Yeah, I took it out her name.
She a friend of yours?
No, she's not. But I took it out her name, because I moved from where I was staying with her.
You were staying with her?
Yes,
Okay, was that the, Carson, 6924 Carson?
yes.
Okay. Did you guys have a falling out or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
mhm.
Is that why you moved to Akron?
No, that's not why I moved to Akron, but
Okay.
yeah. No, that's not my.
Did she ever use your phone?
Yeah, she used it really.
She used it plenty of times.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So,
But, no, that's the reason why the place are gone. I just recently got some work place,
okay.
so, you know.
Who's that?
My sister
Your sister?
drives me around and get up and bring it back.
Okay.
Not really.
So, this vehicle was seen at Tom Morgan's house on April 19th, the morning of April 19th.
Oh, I don't know how.
There's a Ring doorbell camera that faces the back of Todd Morgan's house from the neighbor's house. And this vehicle was seen by that neighbor leaving the house on the morning of April 19th.
When?
The morning of April 19th. So the morning of April 19th, go ahead.
I don't know.
Okay, so the morning of April 19th, here's what we have. We have this Cash App payment, right? I went through for $50. We have another Cash App payment that was 23 minutes later for $1,000. We have this vehicle leaving Todd Morgan's house at around 7:23 in the morning on April 19th. You said that's your car.
Mm-hmm.
Have your phone at 320 West Street, Pearl Street on April 19th at 7 in the morning. You actually have your phone at that address after midnight on April 19th, which looks like it was there overnight.
That's possible.
It's not possible.
No, I really did lose my phone, so I don't know. Really? So the neighbors said they seen me. Really?
Yes. They actually described this vehicle, described the damage to the right side of it. as you're leaving? What do you think about that? I mean, with everything I'm saying to you, Tariana, is there an explanation for it? We want to talk to you about this. We need to know what happened, okay? April 19th, your phone, your car was at 328 West Streetsboro Street.
Your DNA.
Your DNA is inside of that house. Black and Miles are inside of that house.
Cotton
Fingerprints that are inside of the house that match shoes that you're wearing in Facebook photos. Also, on the morning of April 19th, can you tell me where you were in the morning? Let's ask that. April 19th, around 7, after 7 o'clock in the morning. You remember where you were?
I wasn't at home. When was April 19th? What day was it?
You didn't ask me that question because I don't know what day that was.
It was a Wednesday.
So I probably wouldn't have been more too much on Wednesday.
What about a Tuesday night? Going into Wednesday, April 19th.
Wasn't with my kids or at home. I was with a friend, but I think I was at home.
So what about the morning of April 19th? What time do you usually get up? What time do you usually get up and get moving?
Get up around, well, it's my kids was going to school, it's my kids probably going to school. So, my daughter got to be at school at 9 and my son got to be at school at 8:30.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So do you take them?
Yeah.
Or do they get on a bus?
Me or my sister.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Take them to school.
So April 19th, where were you living?
Carson.
Carson.
Yeah.
Were you living with, what was her name, Tonya or
Oh, yeah.
Tonya?
Yeah.
You were living with her?
Mm-hmm. I probably was there,
Okay. So, the morning of April 19th. Let me find. This map right here. All of these dates in these times, all of these yellow dots, that's your phone. Okay, that's your phone. These red dots right here, that's Todd Morgan's phone. So on the morning of April 19th at 7:27, your phone starts to move away from 328 West Streetsboro Street. You start going west on 303, and you get on Route 8 north, and you start to travel. Okay, the split of 271 and Route 8, Todd Morgan's phone stops moving. It just sits there. It sits there for a couple of days until the battery dies. With that, there's a camera. There's a camera on Carson, right? There's cameras around that facility or that complex.
Yeah.
So here's you. That's you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So here's your car coming back to 6924 Carson at 8:44 in the morning. Okay, which matches your phone.
First of all, my son goes to school, so I was probably taking him to school or coming back from taking him to school.
So
What does that
who
mean?
would have been down here with your phone at 328 West Streetsboro Street? Does your son stay with you at 6924 Carson at this time? Was he living there? Or where would you?
Yeah, I think he was there.
So what if, so if he wasn't,
Then I
it sounds like your son's not always
school.
with you, is what you said, right?
Right.
Okay, so if you wanted to go get him, where would you go to go get him? Where does
no,
he stay?
he was on house arrest, so my son couldn't go nowhere.
So the morning of, if you had to take your son to school, you wouldn't have been down here on 328 West Street, Rose Street, you were saying?
Right.
But you were.
No, I wasn't.
You wasn't?
No, I wasn't.
So you go back to 6924 Carson, you're in there, you go to the house.
Yeah, technology is wonderful, Daddy.
Your phone sends out a signal every few seconds.
So at 9:44, 9:13, I'm sorry, you leave again from 6924 Carson. It looks like you traveled to Euclid. Who lives up in Euclid? Looks like you went somewhere in Euclid for a while that day.
I know a few people in Ukraine.
Okay. So you take your kid to school. That's what you're saying. You're going in this camera here around 9:13 in the morning. Why was the vehicle and your phone in Hudson at around 7 in the morning? Because your son doesn't stay in Hudson. You said, right, he's on house arrest. He can't. Okay, so where would you be coming from?
I don't know why my vehicle wasn't in
There, let's have a
my
conversation.
vehicle was not there.
Let's talk.
He wasn't there.
It was there. We have video, we have witness, your phone was there the night before. We have messages between you and Todd Morgan. I have your Google search history, you're looking up his house, you're looking it up through real estate. You're looking
I
at,
don't record no, but I look up multiple people. If I'm talking to you, I'm going to look you up or whatever.
okay,
Better nowadays.
okay, so then you were talking to Todd Morgan.
I don't know.
Well, you just said you're talking to them, you're gonna look them
If I'm talking to anybody, I'm going to look them up, but I really don't record them. I mean, I do.
You do what?
Sometimes when people
Okay.
I meet them or whatever, but I really don't recall them. I don't remember. So I really, seriously, I don't remember,
Do you remember him saying he was a professor?
No, I don't.
You meeting up with someone?
So I don't remember. I really, seriously, I don't remember.
When your DNA was
I don't talk
located at
to
his
the
house on 2 black and
same
miles,
guy, so
a condom, all kinds of different things.
maybe,
It was. DNA doesn't lie.
so I don't know.
So,
If I did do anything with him, I don't remember. I really don't remember. So I don't know.
what kind of shoes you wear?
What kind of shoes I wear? Sandals, heels,
You wear tennis shoes?
yeah,
What kind of tennis shoes you wear?
dunks, what? Okay, with,
Wear your Nike brand?
sometimes,
Like what kind?
I got some Nikes right now that I just got. Black and pink,
Nike what?
black and pink.
Okay. Is that the only Nike shoe you have? That you?
Yeah, that's me.
What kind of shoes you wear in that picture?
A while ago.
How long
A while
ago?
ago. That picture was, the picture was on Facebook. So that picture was probably, remember I was, I don't know.
What kind of shoes are those in that? What kind of
I
shoes?
don't remember, but I remember that picture was a while ago though, because it's on Facebook. I had to make a new, Facebook or whatever, but
Okay.
That was a while ago.
Okay. What kind of shoes are those?
Forces?
Air Force Ones, is that what they call them?
Forces, yeah.
Forces, okay. All right.
What that got to do with anything?
Well,
Everybody wear forces. When they make money, they start wearing forces.
I don't wear forces.
Maybe it's not your style.
So the reason I ask is because that style tread was found at 328 West Fifth Street, okay?
You said what?
The tread, shoe print of that style shoe was found at 328 West Fifth Street.
Well, somebody with some forces came over there, but you know.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did. When was the last time you wore a pair of shoes like that?
I gotta get some more money.
What's that?
It has been a minute, I gotta get some more money to get some.
Yeah. They're expensive, aren't they?
Yeah.
They are. So I want to show you something, okay? I'm gonna put it in front of you, I just want you to read it.
What, read everything?
Yeah. You have any idea what that is?
I didn't even notice.
You have any idea what that is?
What is it?
So this is what we get back when we submit a shell casing that's collected from Boston. We put that into a database called NIBIN. And what we do is they check the listings of that shell casing. And they run that through their database. And if it matches, the department that submitted that will get a notification that there is a hit on that. So when you look at this gun, this is a 9mm. That was purchased by you.
Yes, and I don't have it. Big hard daddy.
You don't have it?
No.
Where is it?
Obviously, if it's stolen,
It was stolen. You okay? You okay? Talk to me. Figure it out. You need to know what happened. Talk to me. You're obviously upset. Let's talk about it, okay? What happened? Carry on.
Mm.
Tell me what happened.
I don't know what happened. Uh, hmm.
You know what happened. Let's talk about it. Because we need to know. You're upset. This is something that you need to get off of your chest, I can tell. Let it out. Let's talk about it.
This is definitely not why I'm upset.
Why are you upset?
Just
And what are you referring to?
triggered my emotions again. It's triggered me. Mm-hmm.
What's wrong?
Hmm.
He's talking to me. Okay, now's the time. Come on. What we need to know what happened.
You know, how would you show me that paper? Roll it to me.
Talk to me now.
Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, I rebuke you, devil.
Get it off your chest, please. Talk to me. Come on. Tell us what happened. Excuse me.
I'm gonna.
Well, here me some tissues. There you go. Thank you.
Here. Talk to me. Tell me what happened. Come on. Come on. We're here with you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Why are you upset? Why are you upset? Tell me that. What's going on? What's making you so upset?
Because I was already accused of murder.
That's what made
Yeah,
That's what made you upset.
triggered me. That ex right there, this was my ex.
Okay. So the reason I'm showing you this is because the weapon that was used, the shell casing that was taken from this case, matches the shell casing that's used in this case. The shell casing belongs to a gun that was in your possession.
Well, I don't know how I saw my gun is stolen. I don't have that gun. I called that gun in October. I don't have that gun. So, whatever, I don't remember. But you saying it was used, how could it be possible? So, I don't know.
You know what happened. Just get it out. Get it out. Talk to us. I don't want you to talk to me about this.
You just move it out my face. I don't even want to see those things.
I need to know what happened in Hudson on April 19th. In Todd Morgan. I need to know what happened. This is important. I know you know it's important. Let's have a conversation about what happened that morning. Were you at 320 West Streetsboro Street?
No, I don't recall no addresses, no nothing. I don't remember no
Were you at
address.
a home in Hudson, Ohio on April 19th?
No, I can't recall. Still, I don't remember, but no, I wasn't.
Were you with this man?
No, I don't remember that
on
man.
23?
I don't remember that man. I don't know.
You do know. You do know.
No.
Here you are. I'm trying to help you here. You have to.
How you gonna help me?
I don't know. Why don't you talk to me and find out?
Hmm.
Let's see. Let's talk. Let's have a conversation about it. I want to talk about what happened on April 19th in the city of Hudson at 328 West Streetsboro Street between you and Talking Work.
Well, I wish I could be a good Samaritan and help you out, but
Nobody can help you if you don't help yourself.
We only see one side of it from what happened there. We want to hear your side of it. We want to know what happened that night. There's more to it. We just want to know.
You want to talk about it. I can tell. Just say it. Talk to us. Come on. Here we are. We're sitting there having a conversation. We're talking, right? We're talking. You guys met on Bumble on April 16th. You had a conversation on April 16th.
But if you know everything, I don't know. You know more than me.
That's not true. You know it's not true. I can only tell you what I know. And that's everything that I just shown you. You met Todd Morgan on Bumble on April 16th. You had a conversation. You exchanged phone numbers. You then went to cell phone text messaging back and forth or FaceTime. FaceTimed each other. You drove to the city of Hudson the morning of April 19th after midnight. You went to 328 West Streetsboro Street to meet Todd Morgan. You stayed there overnight. Todd Morgan sent you a cash app payment in the morning on April 19th for $50. And then there was another attempt for $1,000 from his account to yours Your phone was there. Your car was there. Something happened, Carry On. We need to know what happened.
Oh. Mm.
Carry On. Talking. Get it off of your chest. Get it out of your mind. Let it go. Talk to us about this. Help us understand what happened.
Mhm. I don't know.
You do know.
Was $50 not enough?
You do know.
I don't know.
Why would he say
Because you said it's not. It's only $50. I agree with you. Was that not enough?
I don't know. I don't record no cash in the car. I wouldn't know.
Come on, stop. Stop.
I don't know.
Carry on. Let's look.
$50 is not a lot.
You agree?
Okay. Right. You agree?
Yes, I'm not.
Are you trying to get bounced?
Let's talk. Let's talk. Why did he send you $50 at 7 o'clock in the morning?
I don't recall. I don't recall.
Why was
I have multiple people sending me cash apps.
I know,
Focus
but
on cash apps. So you will see I have multiple
Okay,
more
I
than
understand.
that transactions.
Okay, so let's talk about it, because I couldn't send you $50 right now. I don't know what your cash name is. So at some point, right, you and Todd had a conversation about money. You had a conversation that led you to give him your cash tag name for Cash App. That's the only way he was able to send you $50, right? So you had a conversation with him, correct? About
I
money.
don't remember.
Carry on, you do remember.
I'm telling you, I don't remember. I have conversations with what? Multiple meanings, so I don't remember. I don't remember, and shame to say it, but it is what it is.
What is it?
No,
What is it?
I'm saying I'm ashamed to say that I don't remember about who I'm with or who I talk to. I don't remember. Sometimes it's not that deep to me.
Okay.
Somebody's gotta go.
So the search images and everything that you had, that you were looking up on him, why? Why did you do that?
I don't know. I don't know.
You do know. I know you know. You know a lot of things.
I'll be smoking some good bed, some good weed, so I don't know.
Okay, so would you drive all the way from Cleveland to Hudson to pick up some good weed?
Maybe. I would drive anywhere to pick up some good weed.
So if you pick up some good weed, why would somebody pay you for that? Why would somebody give you money if you're going to go? Do you remember picking up weed from him? Did you buy weed from Todd Morgan? No. Why would Todd Morgan send
I
you
don't remember.
$50?
Well, we from a few white guys before. Maybe he was one of them. I don't remember. Who knows? I don't know. I don't know.
I know you don't. You know.
I don't.
Okay.
Really don't know. I'm struck. Don't know what's going on. We in.
Okay.
So I have a question. $50, that's insulting. You were there all night and he only paid you $50? That had to insult you.
I don't know. Really don't know what you're talking about. If I was messing with somebody or anything, they would buy me things. They weren't just...
Yeah, but more than $50.
Of course.
I mean, we both agree $50 is a joke. I mean, that's a slap in the face, I'm being honest.
You know, you get a thing for anything, so I don't know. Now, that right there, what you just said, yeah, but I don't know what the $50 was for. Like, if I was, when somebody said they only gave me $50,
You didn't ask?
of course.
Maybe send a text message, hey, what's this money for?
Well, I just told you, I sell chocolate, I do multiple things, so.
Yeah, but if he gave you $50 for having a night with you, I mean, that's a joke.
Of course that would be a joke.
Okay. So what would you say to a person if they did that? How would you react to that?
I don't know.
I don't know. Can I say you?
I'm in the situation. I really know.
So what about the $1,000 payment that was been sent? That's a lot of money. $1,000 is a lot of money.
You said no.
So,
I don't know.
I mean, if somebody's sending me $1,000, I guess, why, did you follow up on that and say, hey, I didn't get it? Or why didn't I get the money? Or it didn't work?
I don't know. I don't know
Terry, come
what
on.
the $50 for, but if you go through my cash app, you know, people usually say what they spend their money for, don't they?
No, well, it wasn't, there was no note, there was no message attached to it. I did see that, yes. There was no message attached to it. So I don't know why the $50 was sent. And I don't know why a $1,000 payment was sent. But I know that if I was sending somebody $1,000, they would know what's coming. And then if they didn't get it, they would respond to me and say, hey, I didn't get that money. Or for some reason it didn't happen. Why did you not say, I never got that money?
I don't know what you're talking about. I really don't know about my cash app. I don't know about the.
Okay, so you don't know Todd Morgan?
No, I don't recall anyone by that name.
Okay.
I look familiar, but I wouldn't know. I don't remember. It's like somebody else I was talking to.
Okay.
So I don't know. Look like somebody I was talking to on POS.
Okay. You want some more water?
Please.
Okay. How you doing, Frank? Give me a second.
Y'all got some crackers in there or something?
What?
I can look to see what we got. I can guarantee you
Crackers, anything.
something. I will see if I can find
No, I'm
something.
small. I don't need to be getting no smaller, Opinion.
I got some stuff. Yeah. Wait a minute. We'll find something for you, okay?
Okay, please.
No problem.
Don't do me like that.
That's what we'll look. We'll be at.
Carry on.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, come over here.
I don't know why.
I need to wrap up with this thing, girl.
Turn the air up on us. Jeez.
Look.
All right, I want to rewind a little bit ago. And you had mentioned that you had a gun. Remember when I showed you that paper with people that upset you, right? And you talked about that gun, and that gun was stolen. Do you remember what I'm talking about?
Oh, you just showed me.
That gun, remember we talked about the gun?
Mm-hmm.
You said it was stolen. When was it stolen? What's that? I can't hear you.
It was some months ago.
Some months ago?
Mm-hmm.
And this year, 2023?
No, 20.
When?
What's today? Oh, 22.
2022,
Yeah, last year.
okay, so just so we're talking about the same gun, what gun are you talking about that got stolen?
Both of my hands.
What were those?
All of them. Yeah, I had a Smith & Wesson, And I had another job.
What was the other one?
I
So you had
don't
a
know.
Smith and Wesson, and what was the other one?
I don't know what the, I don't know what the name of it.
What was the
Western,
calendar of the gun, remember?
It was mine.
It was a 9? Okay.
I gotta use the bathroom again.
You don't remember what kind of gun that was?
Hold on. It's on the tip of my tongue.
What's that?
It's on the tip of my tongue. I don't know.
Doesn't say on that,
Well, did you make a report?
Of course I made a report.
Who'd you make that with?
CMHA.
And you said it was 2022?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but you don't remember what kind of gun it was?
Yeah, it was a
What happened to the first gun, you said? You said it was a Smith and Wesson. What happened to that one?
I don't know, somebody took it.
So you had 2 guns stolen?
Mm-hmm.
Where were they stolen from?
King Kennedy.
Ken Kennedy?
King Kennedy.
King Kennedy? What is that? What is King Kennedy?
The project.
What?
The project.
Oh, it's the name of like a complex or something?
Mm-hmm.
so reported both of them stolen?
Oh my goodness. Can I use the bathroom?
Can we have a conversation after that?
Yeah.
Keep talking.
Okay, okay.
We need to learn water you're doing.
Mm.
You eat?
No. Mm-mm. No.
How come?
Because I gotta use the bathroom.
Oh, okay. All right. We'll get that taken care of.
Here we go. Oh, bad. I need. Oh, can you please actually give me everything? That woman, she had gave me some help. I should have got some.
What?
Um,
What?
mm-mm. I keep this so.
We'll get back. Just finish with that.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry.
Not freezing again.
Oh my goodness. Wait, can you help out? Wait, I need help. I want to put it around me. Hello? Got it.
Got it.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. We're talking about the county.
Yeah.
All right, so you've been stolen out of King Kennedy, CMHA in 2022, and you did a police report, correct? Okay, the other weapon. Did it
I
happen
don't know.
to come off the tip of your tongue while you were away? What that was?
I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, my stomach is killing me. Pain.
Almost. Okay, so we're gonna go back to, the Bumble account. You had a Bumble account, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You had conversations with Todd Morgan on the Bumble account. Do you still have that account?
Yeah.
You still have it?
Probably do.
Probably.
Yeah, probably
Do you
do.
still use it? Still talk to people through it?
Talk to a few people.
Okay. So, you deleted that account on April 19th.
When did I delete it?
What's that?
I said, when did I delete it?
On April 19th. At 2:31. I know it was. No, I apologize. We're getting old. Didn't So,
Okay, what's wrong with deleting the account? Ain't nothing wrong with deleting the account if I want to delete the account. If I do, if I did, I don't remember, but if I delete an account, there's nothing
Well,
wrong
you
with
can delete accounts, absolutely.
Right. But there's nothing wrong with them.
But why would you delete it at 8:30 in the morning while you're traveling from Hudson to?
First of all, I was never traveling, and maybe I deleted it because I woke up ready for a change.
Okay, so would that bubble account be on your cell phone? Right, it would be on a cell phone, right? Is that where you use it?
Probably so.
Probably so.
Yeah.
Okay, so to be able
On the
to,
cell phone, computer, whatever.
to be able to use that or delete that or log into it, you had to have your phone with you. Just so we can
I don't know.
we're clear on that. Okay.
If I do it, I'll be with it.
And I want to go back to this payment. Did you have any sort of a relationship with Todd Morgan?
I really don't remember if I met him before. I don't remember.
But he's sending you $50. So tell me why somebody would send you $50. What would that
First
money
of all, I had him send me money that I haven't met.
for what?
For me and my kids, for gas, for food, for whatever, to wash, whatever I ask them. Or some people may just be getting generous. And
But you would probably have to know that person, right? And like I said
No.
before, that person would have to know your information to be able to send it to you.
first of all, you don't have to know anybody to be generous and do a kind deed. So, no.
Well, yeah, you do. To send somebody money, you
Oh,
just need to know.
Know of them, maybe. You don't have to know a person to do that.
Okay. But to send money to somebody, they would have had to have your information. So you would have had to have given it to them. You can't just find that.
Right, or, I don't know.
You can't. So you had
Yeah,
to
yeah.
provide that information to him, correct? We at least agree on that.
No, we can't.
We can't agree on that?
We don't that. No.
Okay. Because the Cash App account that was used, it's not your name. So you would have had to know the specific name which you used, which is $, Black Beauty. I know I would have never thought of that. I know exactly what that is. I'm going to send it $50. Correct? I mean, come
I'm
on.
sure it's there.
Be realistic with me. That's true. Correct?
Mhm.
Nobody's ever going to find that cash tag when they catch you. There's not. Unless they know you. Or unless you gave it to them. Yes? You can at least agree with that.
No,
No.
I can't.
What's my Cash App name?
I don't know, but
Why don't you know?
I can find it.
No, you can't.
I can find it.
Couldn't find it.
I don't know.
I couldn't find yours unless you gave it to me.
Oh,
But you guys have a relationship at all.
No, I
Did you
don't.
have a sexual relationship?
I don't remember him. I'm telling you, I don't remember that man's face.
Okay.
So is it possible you had one and you just don't remember it?
I don't know now. 'Cause if it's been that long,
Wait, Mom.
So it's not even possible that you just forgot it?
I really
mean, you said yourself
don't
there's-
remember.
Let me ask you this. Did you sleep with Todd Moore?
No. I don't remember sleeping with no child nor.
So is there a chance that you forgot him and you may have slept with him and you just didn't? Is there a chance you may have slept with him, you just don't remember him?
I'm not going to answer that.
So, if you were to, you meet some guy on Bumble, you guys decide that you're gonna hook up. You're gonna go to his house, he's coming to your place, you're gonna go to a hotel, whatever. If you had a sexual relationship with somebody, some guy that you just met on Bumble, would you make that individual wear a condom? Don't know. Come on. Now you know the answer to that. I know you know the answer to that. That's not an I don't know thing. I know you know. Would you or wouldn't you? I mean, that's, yes, no. Would you? Would you? So, you meet some guy on Bumble, right? You guys are talking for a couple of days. He's gonna say, you wanna go have drinks, you come over or something like that. Yeah, sure. You guys go out, you have a good night, you have some drinks, go back to his house. One thing leads to another, both of you are mutually attracted to each other. You engage in sex. Would you make him wear a condom? Carry on. Come on. You know the answer. Yes? Okay. All right. So I want to go back to a name. You gave us a name, Neat. Is that what you said? Neat? You know somebody by the name of Neat?
Mm-hmm.
Who is that? Is Neat a male or female?
Joe was just somebody using my phone. Don't have
Male or female?
a female.
Okay. So is Neat short for something? Is it short for the nickname? Is that like the beginning of the first name?
I wouldn't know.
Come on. So Neat is somebody that you would let use your phone, but you don't know what their name is.
I mean, she, be telling everybody her name, so
Come on, Ariana.
hmm.
Is it family? Friend?
Oh,
Foe? Who is Neat? What's the real name? Was it Dominique? I don't know. I'm just.
I mean, y'all better at this than me. I don't know.
I need your help.
Y'all are so much better at this. I
So
don't know.
who is Neat?
The more info we get, the more info we can try to eliminate you and corroborate what you're telling us.
But I need to be eliminated from this.
I don't know every other answer though. Not helping.
This is why we're sitting here. I'm giving you every opportunity in the world to just sit here and have a conversation with me and tell me, why do we have all this information? Why do we have your cell phone? Why do we have your car? Why do we have your Bumble? Why do we have all this information? And if you're not involved, then exclude yourself. Because you're not doing that. I'm trying to talk to you. I'm trying to get information. We're trying to put this together. We need your help. So just like a simple question like, who is Neat? Who is that? Is Neat family?
No.
Is Neat a friend? Come on, you're laughing, so I know you want to tell me something.
No. Just,
Okay, so,
I don't know.
all right.
Really don't know.
Oh, no.
I have to keep from crying what they say. I don't remember the day. She just said, I don't remember which day that fall on.
It's a Wednesday.
Wednesday.
For sure.
It's a Wednesday.
Hmm.
Don't know. Don't cheat. Just carry on. Let's have a conversation here.
Yeah, I shouldn't even,
This is hard.
shouldn't be here. Really shouldn't be here.
Who should be here? You or us?
I don't know. Me, I shouldn't be here.
Well, help me figure that out. Okay? So we're gonna go to the.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, I got a couple cell phones. Whose phone is this?
Why would I take my daughter's phone?
Whose phone is this?
That's my phone.
What's your phone? Whose phone is this?
My daughter's phone.
Daughter's phone. How long has your daughter had this phone?
For a while.
For a while? A while? A week? 2 weeks? 3 weeks? 4 weeks? How long has she had this phone? How old is your daughter? How long has she had this phone? You need to talk to me, Terry. I really do.
I can't believe y'all took my daughter's phone. But, you got nothing else to talk about. What we gonna talk about now? I think y'all messing with my kids at this point. Oh, hell no.
I don't know who's phone.
That's the fuck you. What?
I don't know whose phone that is. It was in your room.
She had her phone in her hand, so obviously you had
This
to
phone
take
was
it.
not in her hand. This phone was plugged in your bedroom on a charger on the wall.
Yeah.
This phone was laying on the bed.
We wouldn't take it out of her hand.
I did not take it out of her hand. And if this belongs to your daughter, she's going to get it back.
Yeah. I told your sister that.
She's going to get her phone back.
We don't know whose phone this is. That's why we take them.
Do you know what phone number to this phone?
The phone is off. It just got cut off.
What's that?
The phone just got cut off.
It does not call, so it's just for Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Using Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
So there's no phone number attached to this.
Yeah, it still is. Mm-hmm.
Do you know the passcode to this phone? Help me get this phone back to your daughter. If I can't look at this phone, I cannot give it back to her. I could eliminate this today and get this phone back to her.
444. How many numbers left?
There's 6. Hold on a second. There's 6 numbers in the passcode.
4 4s and 2 2.
Wait, say it again. 4.
4 4 4 2 2.
What?
Can you watch it here?
Yeah. Okay. We're going to get this back. Your daughter. I promise you. Okay? What is your passcode to your phone?
Do I have to give it? If I want my phone back? No. What if I want to do? No. I need to give it to my sister, my phone to my sister, so my son can call.
Okay, well, let me get into the phone, so then we can move on from this and get it back to her, and we can get into the phone. What's the passcode for it? Come on, Jerry, you're right. Now I know you know the passcode to your phone.
I do. How did I forget that quick?
No, that.
Passcode is... Go off the tip of my tongue.
Come on.
O. No, it's on
What?
I got pictures and stuff about
I'm not
my
looking
name.
at pictures. I don't care about pictures on your phone. That's none of my business. That's your business.
So if I don't give it to you, you don't go through it anyway?
Come on, yep. I don't want to go through the phone. I need to check something. What's the passcode here out of
0223.
So we don't want to hold that. I'm not looking at pictures. I'm not looking at... So outside of this phone, you had another phone, right?
My phone, somebody stole it.
You changed phones. You changed phones about a month ago.
No, I didn't change. I wouldn't have changed if somebody would have took my phone.
Okay, so somebody took your phone. Where did they take it from? What happened?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I was drunk.
You were drunk?
Excuse me, I don't be remembering stuff when I drink. You know, I'm small, like, geek fast, I don't know.
Okay, so you were somewhere, you were at a party or something.
I don't know. I was getting tired.
Okay, so if you didn't have, say you lost your phone, okay? Someone stole it. Then you need to get a hold of somebody. Whose phone would you use? Or you need to call somebody until you got this new phone. Whose phone would you use?
No phone. I wouldn't have had no phone until I got my phone.
So nobody else around you would have had a phone?
No. Smoke for the phone.
What's that? What'd you say?
But it is.
Okay, so your sister wouldn't have had a phone, a friend wouldn't have had a phone for you to use
Mm-hmm.
until you got a new phone.
No, phone. Just been phone.
Okay. Did you have that other phone on April 19th, which was a Wednesday?
What phone? Oh. I don't remember. I really don't remember. Yeah, lost or somebody stole it. I don't remember.
Somebody stole, but you don't know when they stole it.
Mm-mm.
All right.
You still have those Air Force Ones you had in that Facebook picture?
What?
Those Air Force Nikes? You still have those shoes?
Why is that a question?
Checking. You said it was an old picture.
It was an old picture.
So you still have those shoes or not?
I still got a lot of my shoes.
I know. Are those one of them? It's a nice pair of shoes.
They are.
So you still have them?
Carry on. Settle for us. We want to get yours just as much as you do. So let's
Let me hurt so bad.
Okay, you still have those shoes or not?
Can you tell me when I took that picture?
I cannot tell you.
Oh.
Maybe it was yesterday, maybe? This morning? Listen, when you moved out of 6924 Carson, is your property still there? Are you completely moved out of that apartment?
I moved out of that apartment, no. I don't have nothing in that girl house.
So is all your stuff out of that apartment?
I don't have anything in that lady's house.
What's that?
I don't have anything in that lady's house. Well, I wouldn't know anyways because I didn't even get to get my stuff.
What do you mean you didn't get to get your stuff? You weren't allowed?
We got into it and she thought called security. And security got my stuff for me.
Did they give it to you?
Yeah, they did some things that
Did you
did.
get all of it?
Just what she wanted to give.
Right.
She stole the rest.
Okay.
Nice. I should talk to her. You.
So when you drive around, you go places, you have your phone with you all the time, right? You got to keep it with you in case someone can get hold of you. Can we at least agree on that?
Sometimes.
Yeah. So if somebody was to call you, if your phone rings, what do you normally do? You let it ring, or would you answer it? What if it's a number that you don't recognize? Will you still answer it?
Yeah, it depends on what
What does
mood
it
I'm
depend?
in.
On what mood you're in?
Yeah, if I feel like answering or not, I don't be all like that. No.
All right, Terry, I need you look at me. I need you to look at me. There. So we've been sitting here for a while. We've had conversations about a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff that you just don't know about, right? You don't know.
I don't know.
You don't know. But I think you do know, okay? That's the problem that we're having. I think you know a lot more than what you want to talk about. And if you sit here and you don't know everything, there's really not much that we can do for you. You know, you can't help yourself in any situation if you don't talk about it.
Right.
I mean, does that make sense?
Yeah.
If you don't talk about it, nobody knows.
So you can't talk about what you don't know about.
You can't talk about what you don't know about. However, you know a lot more than what you're willing to talk about. Okay? I know that. You know that. Sergeant Rock knows that.
Who's Sergeant Rock? You
This
Sergeant
guy
Rock?
right over here. So, you're aware of the charge. I know that if I was in this situation, I would have a lot to say. I would have a lot to say because of that charge. Okay? If you can't talk to us about this, there's not a lot that we can do to help you. It's not going to look that great for you. Okay? The judge is going to look at this.
I can fight this because I don't know what you talking about. You talking about,
What am I talking about?
I can fight this for sure, and I definitely go beyond.
Okay? So, with everything I've been saying to you, with your intentions to fight this, don't you think you have some answers?
As far as me,
Well, give me some answers, Terriana. Tell me why I shouldn't. Every question I ask you is, I don't know, I don't remember, I don't know, I don't remember. So what am I supposed to say? She said she didn't know. She said she didn't remember. You have an opportunity right now. I'm sitting across the table from me and in the same room with two detectives to tell us what happened. And you may not believe that it's going to help you out. You may not believe that. But in reality, it may. It may. You've seen what we have. And there's even more. Doesn't mean even you do everything, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to rewind it here. I'm going to rewind it. Now I'm going to go back and I'm going to run through some things. I know, we know, that you know Todd Morgan. We know that. It's been established. You've had conversations with him on April 16th through a dating app. You two exchanged phone numbers through the dating app. The conversations then stop between you two on the dating app. It then goes into text messaging, FaceTime, maybe even some email. I know you guys talked outside of Bumble. You came up with a time to meet up in agreement. You traveled from Cleveland to Hudson, Ohio on the morning of April 19th after midnight. You went to 328 West Leesboro Street
Oh, Lord.
on April 19th. You were there for approximately 6-7 hours. Okay? Your car was there. Your phone was there. Witnesses identified you. There's a Cash App payment to you from Todd Morgan at 7 o'clock in the morning. The phone records verify that. His bank account verifies that. Your Cash App account verifies that. Witnesses, neighbors, they hear gunshots coming out of the house. at around 7:15 in the morning. Which drew their attention to outside their windows.
What they tell you that's me? I don't know.
So your car in the driveway.
Now that is a lie.
They saw a small frame female leaving the house. So we have a cash app payment at 7:02 in the morning of April 19th. We have gunshots at 7:15 in the morning of April 19th. The payment went through at 7:02. It went through to your account. Another cash app payment goes through at 7:25, but it does not go through because the person that account is coming from was not able to verify a CVV number for the payment. That person that could not verify that was Todd Morgan. Why was Todd Morgan not able to verify a payment that he sent to you?
You have to ask him.
What's that? I cannot ask him.
I don't know what you talking about.
Why did you delete your Bumble account the morning of April 19th, around 8:30 in the morning?
First of all, I don't recall deleting that, but if I did delete it, it's probably because, didn't want to be on there no more. I don't know. Probably met somebody on there. Who knows? The POF, I deleted my POF. Deleted my text. I don't know.
Terry, now this is your opportunity to tell us what happened. Once we leave this room, can't really help you.
But I don't know how you helped me anyway.
I'm sitting here giving you an opportunity to tell us what happened. There was a 911 call placed from your phone at 7:22 in the morning while you were at 328 West Street, Rose Street. So what happened was, Todd Morgan didn't show up to pick up his daughter from school. Our dispatchers took a call from his ex-wife saying that something is wrong. You need to go check on him. Our officers went to the house and found Todd Morgan dead. Carry on. Did you shoot Todd Morgan?
No, I did not.
Right.
At any point did he try to hurt you? Did he fight with you, hurt you? Is that why this happened? Did he do something to you?
Oh my goodness.
Did he hurt you? Is that what caused this? Is that why you don't want to talk to us? Did he hurt you?
I don't remember.
So do you remember? You don't remember that he hurt you then? So he didn't hurt you.
What are we gonna do? Get out of here.
What are we going for?
That's a search warrant, DNA. Right here. Take it now. So these are like Q-tips. And there's one in the interior mouth on each cheek. Sit back, pull my son's with you. All right, this ain't tight. We'll be like that.
Caronia Pascala was sentenced to life in prison.